Barack Obama every week has got to be watching his wife's podcast to see what stray am I going to catch this week? What's it going to be about?
It's not been great for him so far.
For one thing, I think it addresses the ongoing rumors that there's some trouble in their marriage.
Yeah.
Clearly, she wouldn't be talking about him so much if there were.
Yeah, I think you can put all that to bed.
Right.
She would just not address him at all.
However, what she did say this week on her podcast is called Higher Ground IMO. She does it with her brother, Craig Robinson. And Craig asked her something about the kind of man she would date. It seems to me like this is a family conversation they've had and that she wanted to air this
it out,
for everyone to understand what happened when she first met Barack. And very clearly, she had some questions about the young man's finances when they first met.
Would you be attracted to a guy who's not financially sound when you meet him?
I married one.
Don't you like that alley-oop I just threw you?
I left my corporate firm when I met Barack, and I had somebody who was like, I got your back. The risk you think you're taking, they're not that crazy, and I'm here to help you. That's when I said, I would rather have that in a partner than a higher income. I'd rather have somebody who was ready to do some hard things with me. But that meant I also had to be ready to do some hard things with him.
I think when she says do some hard things, what she's referring to is we might struggle, ride or die.
And that has obviously been proven out. I mean,
It worked in their case.
They might be the most successful couple in the country, right? I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, but it did take some time to get there, right? But a lot of people are seeing Michelle's comments as like a dig at Barack. But I don't really see it like that. I think a lot of women are attracted to guys that are motivated. And usually if you're with a guy that's motivated, you kind of have the understanding like, oh, he might not be successful now, but he absolutely will be in, 5, 10, 20 years from now. You want to date a guy that is motivated because he's going to make something out of himself versus like, of course, it's not going to be attractive to a woman if she's with a guy that's like on the couch, is scared to send resumes, living with his mom or whatever.
You think it's funny, bitch? See, Allen Iverson had a problem. He wasn't just a basketball player. He was a culture shift. The braids, the tats, the arm sleeves, the baggy clothes. He was rap personified in a league full of suits and silence. They hated how he looked, how he walked, how he talked, how he dressed, but they couldn't deny him because every time he touched the court, he gave them hell. But off the court, he was loyal. He was generous, maybe too loyal and too generous. And it almost cost him everything. The wild part is the thing that ended up saving him was the one thing that almost broke him, the divorce. Let me tell you how. So AI was up, all the way up, like $200 million in his career. Private jets, $40,000 nights at the club like it was lunch money. And he looked out for everybody, his mom, homies, everybody from the streets. And if you needed it, he gave it to you, no questions asked. But his wife, Tawana, she's seen this movie before. She was like, Allen, this ain't gonna work. He was like, nah, we good. Don't trip. We got it. And she gave him warnings. She gave him chances. And then one day she filed for divorce because too soon. And for the first time, AI was all alone. Nobody cheering for him. No team, no plan, no nothing. Now, he thought he was at rock bottom, but nah, things was about to get worse. He ends up in court, thousands of dollars in back child support, legal fees. The judge looks at him. He's like, what assets do you have? AI looks the judge dead in the eye and like, man, I ain't even got money to buy a cheeseburger. And that's when everybody started cooking him. You know how the media do. TMZ, ESPN, headline, AI, another baller who done blew the bag. But here's where things get crazy. What nobody knew is that this divorce was about to reveal a secret that would save him. See, back in 2001, Reebok signed AI to a lifetime deal. But here's the twist. They structured it with a trust, put $32 million in it, and told him, you can't touch this money until you turn 55. And guess when that trust popped back up? During the divorce. Tawana's legal team found it buried in the paperwork, and AI was like, wait, I got what? He couldn't access it yet. The courts couldn't access it yet. Why? Because that money was protected, even from AI. That's crazy, right? AI ain't 55 yet, but that money is still waiting from a move his managers and his team made 20 years ago. That only came to light when his life was falling apart. All right, so here's the real gem. Sometimes the thing that breaks you reveals the thing that protects you. That divorce, it was painful, but it forced his books to get open. And because of that, his name, his legacy stayed alive. We always talk about getting rich, don't we? But staying rich, that's a whole different game.
I'm ready for commitment, Harry. First time I set eyes on Mary Swanson, I just got that old-fashioned romantic feeling where I'd do anything to bone her. That's a special feeling, Lloyd. Yeah.
How long do you want to be around somebody that doesn't value you? They don't value your opinions. They don't respect you. You don't think much of yourself. And you keep deceiving yourself into thinking that these people really care about you. And they don't care about you. The greatest day of your life is going to be when you can walk away from a situation knowing, I know they don't care about me, but I care about me and God cares about me, and forget them because they're missing out on a great friend. I'd rather be by myself eating a McDonald's hamburger with some cold French fries than to be around somebody that only sees me as their opportunity.
I love some pussy before I go.
I love my wife, and I'm not gay, and I'm not, and that's what's weird about this, to have your sexuality question and your moral fiber question and all that, when all I was doing was trying to be nice to somebody.
Eddie Murphy tells E.T. that his wife and children were out of town, says he wanted something to read and went to a late-night newsstand. He stopped here and picked up the suspected transsexual at 4:45 in the morning. He says he thought he was aiding a distraught woman.
Looks like a pretty Hawaiian girl in the corner crying. It looks like she was crying. She goes, oh, Eddie Murphy. She noticed him at the light. She recognized Eddie Murphy. Oh, my God. So I go, what are you doing? Why are you out here working the streets so late? She goes, oh, I'm on my way home. Can you give me a ride home?
Police tailed them for 2 miles before pulling him over. Police say he is guilty of no misconduct, but there was a warrant out for the alleged prostitute. A judge has ordered that man, 20-year-old Addison Ciuli, to serve 90 days in jail. Murphy says he has often stopped to try to help prostitutes, but here is what he said in an impromptu news conference on the set of his new movie.
Being a good Samaritan blew up in my face, basically, with that. And I'm never giving anyone a lift again.
I live in L.A., man, and I was riding down a street called Figueroa. I don't know how I got on the street. Whatever, y'all. I don't have to explain nothing to y'all. Anyway, before I was judged, it's a main street, and I was riding down it. I was riding down Figueroa, and it's a hoe straw. I'm talking about both sides of the street, butt ass naked. It fucked my head up. When I seen it, I could not believe it. I said, God damn. And the girls out there are so beautiful. I seen one girl that, she was so innocent looking, man, and beautiful. I couldn't believe it, man. And it hurt my heart, really. I rolled down the window. I said, why are you out here? I said, get in the car.
Hey, where the bitches at? It's supposed to be titties. Where the fucking titties and the bitches?
Michelle Obama talking shit about damn. Nigga, you can't even be the president. The president? Nigga can't even be Jeff Bezos. Nigga can't even be Tom Brady. Nigga can't even be, you know what I'm saying, Kanye West. Without his wife talking crazy on him. Without his wife divorcing his ass. Without his wife leaving. This is crazy. We got men of the highest stature, the highest seat in the motherfucking world, son. And their wife still acts like he was a bum when you met him. Money doesn't always mean that you're successful or smart. Depending on how much money, for sure. Right. All right. We got you. If you have $400 billion, you're smart and you're a billionaire. But I'm saying, like, a nigga I got 10K, 20K, 30K, and he's spending it on you. It might looks like he has money and it looks like he's not a bum. But a nigga that got 20K put up to the side and says, I have to use this to get into law school, That's not a bum. It's a guy with a plan to use his money in a positive way, and he might have an investment or some whatever else. I'm saying you can't even be the goddamn president of the United States of America without having a black woman talk crazy on you. You can't even be Elon Musk or African in America without your baby mamas, all 14 of them talking crazy on you. And you handling every fucking thing. You're doing everything. You're taking over the space. But your baby mama is still gonna talk crazy on you. From fucking Tom Brady, she fucking a ninjutsu instructor? The tennis fucking coach? She fucking the tennis coach because he got good rip. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. I don't see no average motherfuckers doing good. And then when you get in these long term relationships slash marriages or whatever the case might be, they start playing these coochie games on you to where now you're running around here like Eddie Murphy, picking up bitches that ain't even bitches. Ending up in the wrong place at the wrong time because your wife ain't satisfying your needs. Now you're running around here in a sexless marriage. Sexless marriage is 6 times a month. You niggas is living in a sexless marriage if you're not getting more than 2 times a week. This is considered sexless. Look it up. So if they gonna be playing these coochie games, if they gonna meet you and still act like you ain't shit if you marry them, you put them through every fucking thing. You bring them to the highest stature where you could just sell 200 million books soon as you fucking drop your book. We wouldn't have bought Michelle Obama book if Barack Obama wasn't the fucking president. Who the hell would be listening to Michelle Obama if Barack Obama didn't decide to take office? Excuse me. Shut the fuck up, lady. Cherish the nigga forever. The nigga put you in the greatest position that you will ever be put in. Pause. I'm just He put you in one of the greatest positions a bitch ever been put in, and you gonna turn around here and slap you upside the head like he was a has been when you met the nigga, like you helped him become president of the United States of America. Let's keep it 100. There's no way that any of these women, Tom Brady, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, uh, 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 Barack Obama, any of you fucking wives did not put these niggas in position to win. It is what it is, man. Y'all didn't do it. Y'all wasn't shooting with him in the gym. It is what it is, man. Silence acceptance. We ain't having it. Like, I'm subscribed.